It's all good. All right, my people. Everybody keeps saying I gotta go check out this Mohbad situation. This is gonna be the last topic I covered today, so I appreciate y'all. God damn it, I almost did 6 hours. I wasn't even trying to do 6 hours today. Put me on game. Who's Mohbad? Okay, I'm gonna put myself on game. I'm gonna do some research. Apparently, he is a Nigerian rapper and singer. Apparently, he passed away on the 12th of September, which is over a week ago. Now, I'm trying to figure what the heck happened. Now, I'm hearing, oh my God, look, see, 10 hours ago, it says Mohbad's body. Am I saying his name right? Mohbad? Am I pronouncing it right? They exhumed his body. Oh my God, that's crazy. They have done they've exhumed his body to have a autopsy. So I'm guessing he died. Maybe they thought it was by natural causes, or I don't know. I'm wondering why they didn't do an autopsy to begin with. Especially if it wasn't some, did he die by he didn't die by violence, like gunshots or something, right? Let me read this. The body of 27-year-old Afrobeat star who died recently in a unclear circumstances has been exhumed for an autopsy. Why the fuck didn't they do that before he got buried? Ilaralu Aloba, I just butchered that, also known as Mohbad, died on the 12th of September and he was buried the following day. Whoa, wow. Is it common in Nigerian culture that people get buried that quickly? He passed away and got buried the next day. Whoa. A move that irked many of his fans. Now, I do know in certain religions, in certain places, they do like to put the dead under the ground as quickly as possible. They said Benjamin something, the police spokesperson, gave an update via his X handle. Let me see what he said. He says almost every young person in some is a cultist. What the fuck? I don't know. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Huh? What the fuck? Okay, anyway. They posted the wrong thing because this is not what yeah, I don't know what this is. Okay, I don't know what this is. Anyway, I guess they meant to link a tweet that he supposedly posted saying exhumation completed, autopsy to commence. Now, they said the police have set up a 19-member committee to carry out a discreet investigation which covers the exhumation, autopsy, scene visit, and medical report, and records of suspects and witness statements, okay? Yeah. They have invited State Security Service to join the police in unraveling what happened to the musician. I'm wondering, The hashtag Justice for Mohbad has been trending on X, formerly known as Twitter. Hundreds of his fans have taken to the street to seek the prosecution of those who could have been involved in this ultimate passage. Many people had particularly fingered his former boss, Naira Marley, and his associate Sam Larry, who he had a misunderstanding with before leaving the Marleyan record label in 2022. But Naira Marley, in a post on his Instagram handle, has called for a thorough investigation into the ex-signee death and pledged to assist with uncovering any foul play and injustice. Sam Larry, a music promoter, came under heavy fire on the internet after a video of him and his men disrupting Mohbad's video shoot with blah blah surfaced on social media. It was alleged that the music promoter and his associate subjected Mohbad to constant bullying threats after he left the record label. But addressing the allegation in a trending video on social media, he denied having a hand in his death. Mohbad's my brother. When he signed to the Marleyan Records, he knew I loved him so much, even his wife and everyone else knew I loved him. Okay, I heard someone had lost mad followers. Like, I didn't know Mohbad lost followers. Like, somebody lost 500,000 followers. Oh, okay. The Naira person. Okay, they say street pop artist Naira Marley continues to lose followers on Instagram 1 week after the mysterious death of Mohbad. As of Tuesday, they had 7.5 million followers. And I guess now they have 6.9. Whoa. However, the number began to drop after videos documented the series of harassment and maltreatment that the deceased suffered at the hands of those of his allies, including Sam Larry. More than 500,000 people have unfollowed them. It said there's no direct evidence linking Naira Marley to the death of Mohbad, but clips have been trending on social media since Mohbad's death last week. Have done little to spare the singer from the anger, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. So cool. I've put myself up on game on this. I'm going to follow this until we figure out what's going on. And if we need to get, we'll solve a crime in a different country too. It's no problem. But apparently Mohbad has lost his life. He's a Nigerian singer, 27 years of age, relatively young. They're saying they don't know why he was buried rather quickly, so we probably got to have some questions for the parents. Why wasn't the autopsy done? What was pretty much said to the cops, or what was said to any authorities that was going to print up a death certificate? What was the cause of death? Did he have an ongoing medical condition? Was there any signs of bruising or some type of, violence, organ damage, poisoning? Shit. How did he die? Did he die from asphyxiation? Did he choke? Did he look like he overdosed? Did he go to sleep and wake up? Like, how did this happen? So there's a lot of questions to be answered. Obviously, a autopsy is going to help. But here's the funny thing about how that happens. Like, again, I know at times I come across like I'm like a cop, detective, lawyer, everything. I'm not everything, but, I try to be educated on as much as I can be. Well, usually if there's a deceased and people think that, the method of how the person died isn't clear, they usually go towards a autopsy before they get prepared for burial. Now, when someone usually gets prepared for burial, their organs is like either taken out and like, the blood is all blah, blah, blah. There's a whole preparation process for the body. When they're normally, at least in America, when they're burying the dead, it seems really quickly that if they just fucking prepare the body for burial immediately, I'm wondering if that may have lost anything that could have been found in terms of evidence in a autopsy. I believe the autopsy usually comes before that preparation. Usually the last step is to send that to the morgue. The morgue is then going to prepare that body. They'll put fluids they put fluids in the body. Like, they do all type of stuff to kind of like get that body ready for burial. So I'm wondering if that's going to fuck up the autopsy process, but I still have hope that, hopefully they have some real good pathologists and medical examiners over there that could kind of figure out what the hell happened. Was it sickness? Was it foul play? Somebody said embalming. Yes, they embalm the body and do a few things. And yeah, they even at times, like, I've kind of watched a few videos and like read a few things on it. The process looks fucking scary. I kid you not. Somebody said his dad buried him in a child coffin. His dad is in on it. What the fuck? You believe his former label poisoned him? Why was he buried in a child coffin? Somebody said it said that he was poisoned? Oh my God. That is crazy. Hey, chat. Did somebody just donate straight to Twitch and it just popped up in the chat like this? It popped up like a super chat. That's kind of crazy. How do you do this? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know you could do that. Just donate straight to Twitch. But thank you for that donation. That's crazy. This whole thing kind of sounds a little odd. I see why y'all been wanting me to kind of like look into it. I'm gonna keep like, wait, somebody else just donated. What the fuck? Lord Niggy says, yo, chat nigga world to his dying days. I didn't even know you could just donate to Twitch directly like this and it pops up like a super chat. That's crazy. He said if he was found dead, he said something before, like he said if he was found dead, his label did it. They rushed the funeral because he had poison in his system. It was rushed. It was so rushed that they squeezed his body in a casket that was too small for him. That's kind of odd. If they put his body in a casket that was small for him, not only was his body probably, definitely drained of fluids, they probably also maybe even broke bones or limbs to make sure he could fit. Like, I've heard that's kind of common for funeral homes. This was done by a funeral home, right? I'm hearing it's kind of common for funeral homes or morgues to kind of like they'll do what it necessarily needs to do to get the body in a state it needs to get to in terms of getting it to be buried, right? Which means sometimes breaking a limb, sometimes whatever, which is, shit. We're going to keep. Oh, Boom said this is a new feature they got? Or they're trying to jack YouTube? Okay. Somebody said, does poison grow on trees in Nigeria? Let me tell you this, and one of the reasons I do like Nigeria, even though I do think that Nigeria, in certain parts of it at least, reminds me a lot of the United States. Like for example, Lagos, in its prime and like in its notoriety. But other parts of Nigeria kind of reminds me of Jamaica. And like for example, in Jamaica, like I lived in the countryside. Poison is a very common way of trying to kill somebody. Poison. That's why they usually, like, one of the good old Jamaican sayings is that, shit, anytime you beefing with your girl, anytime you whatever, you got to stop eating from people. Like people have poisoned people a lot. That's crazy. Somebody said his dad tried to bury him at midnight the same day. That's what? There's videos of him saying that they gave him poisoned water. Somebody said, not anymore, Act. They just shoot niggas these days. Oh my God. All right, chat. You know what? I'm gonna keep my ear to this story. This process of the autopsy should probably take a couple days, but they might not report what it has to do with, because if they're police and it looks like it says they're SSS, which is state security, whatever, police, they're gonna also, so it looks like it's gonna be a joint effort to kind of investigate this. After the autopsy, which apparently is going to happen on Monday, they probably going to find out some of the results like throughout the week, maybe even the week after. But here's the thing. They might not actually publish those results because they're probably going to do a criminal investigation. Okay. And if they find something out of the ordinary, they're probably going to go look into it before they just put it out in the air and somebody starts to hit the dash and run or some shit. You know what I mean? But I would love to see what the hell really happened here, because the sudden death is kind of odd. Okay. They broke his neck to fit him in the casket. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow. We're not doing 8 hours today, man, but I gave y'all 6. Yo, chat, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another one of the streams. I'm very lucky and very happy to entertain you guys for hours at a time. I'm really happy, and I enjoy you guys for even sticking around with me for hours at a time. Like, I think we probably do some of the longest live streams on here on YouTube, period. By the way, thank you for the $5. Frank Edwin says, talk about Boosie not keeping it real and calling QCP a rat, even when Vlad asked him in the interview, he's beating around the bush. Remind me about that tomorrow. We'll bring up that Vlad interview, okay? Remind me about that tomorrow. But chat, just thank you guys for always rocking me when it comes to the live streaming. Again, I'm starting to put up like some quick YouTube videos about certain topics, but obviously we're still gonna have our stream. Off the record is we dropped an episode